Dear students, in this module, I am going to explain about First Information Report, that is FIR. Any crime, if it happens in our country, we go and we lodge an FIR. That is the first step. What is this FIR? An FIR is a written report of a crime prepared by the police when they receive information about the commission of a cognizable offense. So, first, let's know what is this cognizable offense. That is, any crime that has happened, and for that, if arrest has to be made, police officers don't require the court orders to arrest the accused person or persons. So that is your cognizable offense. For every cognizable offense, whatever written report that is maintained by the police officer in charge after getting that information of that crime is considered as first information report. It is for the first time the information is passed on to the legal hands. So that is why FIR. Now let's know more about some basic facts about FIR. First one, it is with the registration of an FIR that the police can begin their investigations into a crime. It means if a murder has happened, if there is any harassment of a girl, if there is any theft that has happened in the neighborhood or anywhere, the first step is go and lodge, inform the police station, inform the police officer of your area. Because unless and until you are not informing, you are not complaining, you are not lodging an FIR, they can't start their investigations. So they are bound, they don't have the power to start the investigation unless and until an FIR is not lodged. So that is, this statement is showing the importance of an FIR. And for every criminal case, this is the first step. Second point, the law states that it is compulsory for an officer in charge of a police station to register an FIR whenever a person gives information about a cognizable offense. So, if you have complete information, if you have no information, whatever may be the situation, but you have come to know about a crime that has happened and you want the police officers to start their investigations, go to the police station and inform them. So if you don't have information and they are denying you, they can't do that. They don't have the power to deny in lodging a complaint. Whether the complainant has full information, incomplete information, or no information also. So they are bound to write a complaint, get the written report of that crime recorded in their book. Third one, this information can be given to the police either orally or in writing. So you can orally inform them or you can also give them in written. Fourth, the complainant has a legal right to get a free copy of the FIR from the police. That is very important because maybe if the police officers are having a collaboration with the culprits, they may just say that they have not received any information about the crime. There is no FIR done. So, what is the proof with the complainant? So, you can go and you can simply ask for a copy of an FIR that is lodged by you. So, that is our legal right that is provided to every individual to get a copy of an FIR. Fifth one, there is a prescribed form in which the police registers an FIR. So there is a proper format in which they are writing down the contents, the information, what the complainant is giving to them. So there is a form, there is a format of an FIR, and it may differ from one state to another state of our country. For example, right now you can see on the screen this is one of the format of an FIR. You can see there are so many blank spaces. I have numbered it from 1 to 12. You can see in number 1, we have to write the name of the police station. Second is about the district where that police station falls under. Third one is about the subject, about why an FIR is getting lodged. Fourth is what has happened, murder, theft, what has happened. So you have to give the information about what has happened, and the police in charge is going to write that under which section of the law that crime comes under. Sixth is regarding the place of that crime. Seventh is the time of the crime. Eighth is the mobile number. Ninth is if there is any witness, so you can give the names of the witnesses with their mobile numbers. 10th, again about all those witnesses, any medical information, any medical proofs that if you have, you can give it, and those details are written in number 10. 11 is the date when that FIR is getting lodged, and 12th is actually the signature and the address of the complainant, of the person who has come to the police station to lodge an FIR. So he or she has to sign and write his or her complete complete address with the mobile number. So these are the contents of an FIR. Normal, this is just one of the pattern, one of the format of an FIR that is followed in India. Now, so we have come from the previous slide, we have come to know that these are the basic contents of an FIR. That is the date of the offense, time, place, details of the basic facts, what has happened, that is narrated by the complainant, description of the events, how things has happened. If he knows, he will give the information. The identity of the accused person and witnesses, if he knows, if the complainant knows who has done and who has seen that crime to be happening. So all those information, name of those witnesses and accused person or persons are informed to the police in charge, and that is recorded in an FIR. And in the last we have seen the name and address of the complainant. So even if everything goes missing and the person has just come to report it, that is only there will be name and address of the complainant with his or her mobile number, then also the police in charge is going to lodge an FIR, is going to file an FIR in their record. So this is very, very important. Now let's see more about the FIR. I have said that we as an individual, we as a citizen of India, we have got a legal right to get a copy of the FIR. Now, for that also, there is an application that we have to fill and give it to the police station to get our copy of FIR. You can see from the screen that this is one of the format of the application for obtaining attested copy of FIR. So these are the things, these are the procedure of getting FIR done and then getting a free copy of the FIR from the police. Very important because it acts as a proof for us. Now, what happens if in reality the police in charge of that police station where you have gone to lodge an FIR, he is or she is denying, is not going to lodge an FIR, they are not ready to file a complaint of that crime, then what are we supposed to do? We won't be helpless because we have some other alternatives also. What can we do? Simply, the first step is that we can send the report in writing to the superintendent of that concerned police station, and also we can report about the refusal of the officer in charge of the local police station to register the case. So this is the first step that we can go. We can go to the superintendent, we can give him in the writing and we can inform him that the police in charge is not reporting our complaint. Second step, if superintendent is also not reacting, is not responding positively, then what is the another step? Then the person can meet the SP concerned or even higher officials like Deputy Inspector General of Police and can bring the complaint to their notice. In that case, DIG may investigate the case himself or pass on to any other subordinate police officer. And suppose if even DIG is also not responding positively, then what we are going to do? Simply, we are going to put a complaint to the magistrate in the court requesting him or her to direct the police to to instruct the police to register the FIR. So we can go to the court and we can inform to the magistrate. If still no action is happening, is initiated, a written petition can be filed in the High Court requesting for the FIR to be registered. So these are few alternatives that we have if the police in charge of the concerned police station or any police station of India is denying to lodge an FIR. We have one more alternative, that we can go to the State Human Rights Commission, that is SHRC, or the National Human Rights Commission, and we can report the complaint over there also. So these are few steps if someone just denies to lodge, to file an FIR regarding the crime that has happened. So we are empowered through the laws, we are empowered by our constitution. So that's a benefit. Now we can see from here, these are the two recent news regarding an FIR. For example, on November 26, you can see from the left article that I am displaying, that in Bihar, FIR filed against Lalu Prasad over his alleged phone call to BJP MLA. So Mr. Lalu Prasad has called Mr. Lalan Kumar Paswan and a BJP MLA, and he was asking this Mr. BJP MLA not to vote for the state assembly speaker's post. So he simply wanted an FIR to be lodged against Mr. Lalu Prasad. He can't deny him any of his human right. Voting is his power by the constitution, and you can't ask any person not to vote or for or to vote any particular person. So an FIR has been lodged. And again, in the second article, we can see that on 5th November 2020, Mr. Arnav Goswami, that is Republic Team Editor in Chief, there was an FIR filed against him and his family members. So these are just few examples we can see, and now we can relate that what this FIR is all about. It's a written complaint, written report of a crime that is happening. Now there can be some false written report also made intentionally for some foul play, whatever is going on. So simply, FIR, very important. A prescribed form is there, and after the FIR has been filed, the case is registered, and then the investigation begins. So these are the contents, these are the information about the FIR. I hope the description was good enough to explain you about what is this first information report. Thank you, everyone.